Hey everybody. I suppose I should do this for the first bit. The camera's cropped in. There's really not much we can do, unfortunately. I'm going to play a game. You've already seen the title. You know what it is. And there's a bit of a history here, so that's why I'm going into it here. I've never played Morrowind. I have 100% Oblivion. I've gotten all the achievements. I was playing it on Xbox. And then I got real close in Skyrim multiple times. And those are the Elder Scrolls games that I've played, but I never played Morrowind. The closest I ever came was when it came out, my eldest sibling, let's see, what year would this have been? I assume it was sometime after that. I remember her coming home from college, and I wrote it down here, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. No, 2002. I don't remember what year she went to college, but I remember her coming home at some point, and I thought it was after she graduated, simply because I remember her getting an Alienware laptop. No, she brought home a desktop. She didn't have the laptop at that point, right? She came home for Christmas break and played a lot of Morrowind. And I remember it for a few reasons. One was that it was set up in the computer was set up in the room where I slept. We had a fairly large family. I was on the bunk beds. I don't remember who else was in the room at that point. Doesn't matter. We're not going into family history here. We're just talking about that it was in that room, and I remember her playing right over there. And I remember watching the game and going, wow. And she was really into it. And then I got sick with a fever and was hallucinating. I remember that. But anyway, that was the first introduction to Morrowind. And I remember her like getting up on the table and then taking her clothes off. It was a whole thing. And then I have played, I did attempt it at one point, but it was after Oblivion. And for whatever reason, it didn't grab me. And now's the time. Oh, I should say I did play a fair amount of Elder Scrolls Online, and they did a Morrowind expansion. That same eldest sibling was playing with me at that point because she got me into Elder Scrolls and then told me all about Elder Scrolls Online, how great it was, and I joined up, was like, okay, I'm gonna play this game. And then she stopped playing almost entirely, and then there was a period of about 2 weeks, I don't remember exactly how long, where she got really into it again because of the Morrowind release. And she was like, this is exactly the same. They started you out like on a boat, and you do that. Like they really did a good job of like putting Morrowind into Elder Scrolls Online to apparently play towards the game. That's all I know about Elder Scrolls. But I do know that she kept a book with the amount of things that you had to write down. I've heard about Morrowind. I've heard about the changes to the Elder Scrolls, like what Bethesda has done over the years to the games that I played later on. But I need to play through Morrowind. I probably should play 1 and 2 at some point, but Morrowind, we're going to play that. And the book thing that I mentioned is because when I got Skyrim, it was a Christmas present from her, I think, or maybe multiple family members. I don't remember. But I remember her giving me a book. It's got a dragon on it because of Skyrim. And I never actually used it for that purpose because I didn't really need to take any notes in Skyrim of what was going on. And so it wound up being used for other things. There are pages torn out of it because I've repurposed it for other things and took all the pages out. But now I have it, and I've got something to write with. Multiple mechanical pencils, and I even grabbed some little colored notes if I need to. I am fully ready now to play Morrowind. And I thought, what better game to play for the first one on this channel? So I have launched it here on my computer. Blood Moon and Tribunal, I guess, are other ones in here. I have not done 1024. Oh, I could go all the way up to 1440 by 1080. Well, let's try that. We'll do full screen. Pixel shading on. We'll see how well this will run. I do have a 1050 in the computer. Let's see what this does. I've not opened the game before now, so this is really the first. Were they part of ZeniMax all the way back then? Okay. Bit pixelated. Okay. What year was this? I just said it, didn't I? 2002. I'm playing another game from 2002 that looks a little better than this. Kind of quiet. Is that on per? Okay, we're going to turn up that. Software mode, hardware accelerated. Oh, we got the hardware. Let's go for it. Controls are WSAND. Why is it specifically? It's WASD. That's how we say it. Oh, joystick. I'm not going to play with a joystick. We're going to do mouse and keyboard. We're going to leave it as it is. We'll learn about it as we go. The video, if we have to correct anything, we will, but I think we're ready to go. We are on the medium difficulty. We will leave it at that. Crosshair on. Subtitles, let's turn those on. Always use best attack. Autosave when rest. Huh. We'll learn what that means. We'll start a new game. This is... Each event is preceded by the prophecy, but without the... I should have been reading that sooner, I'm sorry. In the waning years of the third era of Tamriel, a prisoner born on a certain day to uncertain parents was sent under guard without explanation to Morrowind, ignorant of the role he was to play in that nation's history. It says he. Can't I make my character a girl? I don't think I will, but I might.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison. First by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Any fall, but one remains.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up.
It's cold.
Stand up. There you go.
Okay. Music's too loud, that's why they turned it down. Was it like right here? What's my name? I don't have like a traditional name or character that I go through Elder Scrolls games with, so I don't really have anything prepared for this. I should have thought about that before. Blunderson. We're going to blunder our way through the game. Blunderson. That's a good last name. We're going to blunder our way through the game. Are we going to do magic or melee? I almost always wind up playing it with a sneaky arrow character. I wonder if that's a good way to go through this. It probably is. Blunderson Quiet Mouth. Can I spell? UI. Blunderson Quiet Mouth.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you.
Okay.
I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
I'm going to adjust the audio levels. Okay.
Quiet. Here comes the guard.
Hello, guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Yes, I understand how to play a game. Thank you. Crates.
You better do what
Crates.
they say.
I want to search things. I want to steal things. Can I... How do I interact? Spacebar? Maybe I just can't do things yet. Pick up the bones. Give me a bone. So I'm a prisoner, and I don't know who my parents are. The waves are getting louder.
Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible.
Okay. Spacebar. Spacebar activates objects and people you are looking at. Who are you?
The sooner you leave, the sooner we can move on.
Okay. Can I take the bread? Can I take the plate?
Yes, confused? We're all waiting.
Did you call me confused like that's my name? All right. Say to where?
This is where they want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
I feel like I know that guy. Like that voice actor.
Let's go. Move it
All right,
along.
all right. I'm looking around, guys. What's
You
up?
finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Yeah, I don't know either. Now I get to... Okay, here we go. Now, I typically have always played as a Nord my first way through. But let's change it up. Morrowind. Morrowind is where the elves... Was it the dark elves or the high elves are from? Is that right? Nord. gonna play as an Imperial? Argonian? Well, I know I'm probably illusion, medium armor, hand to hand, blunt weapons, long blade. What about, is no one just like, really good with archery? Spear? Marksman. The dark elf is good at marksman. That's the only one. Nope. The wood elf. I'll play as a wood elf. Wow, this... Okay. These are some preset choices, huh? Beast tongue. And resist disease. That seems useful. Can I not? Okay. Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. That looks like, what did I name myself? Blunderson? Okay. We're now playing as a wood elf.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Sure. Can I jump? Spacebar jump? No. Oh, control is crouch. Shift is walk a little faster. Alright. Sida? That actually might be a C. It's a little hard to read despite the fact that the screen is directly in front of me, but it's the font.
Head on in.
Wait, give me a second. I'm trying to learn. God, you guys are pushy. Who are you?
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Okay. Answer his questions to generate a class. Give him the info. Fill out forms yourself. Oh, okay. So we kind of know what we're going for, but you know what? I'm also open to just playing along and...
On a clear day, you chance upon a strange animal, its leg trapped in a hunter's claw snare. Judging from the bleeding, it will not survive long.
Oh.
What do you do?
This is sad. Immediately, yeah, we're going to play along. We're going to go with this, and whatever it gives us it might shape the future of the character. Yeah. I am a wood elf. A wood elf who would rather see a creature in peace than pain rather than anything else.
One summer afternoon, your father gives you a choice of chores. What would you rather do?
They're all questions. Let's see. Yeah, I've always been into blacksmithing.
Your cousin has given you a very embarrassing nickname, and even worse, likes to call you it in front of your friends. You have asked him to stop, but he finds it very amusing to watch you blush.
All right.
What do you do?
Now I feel personally attacked. I didn't do this one. I didn't do this one. But I also didn't do this one. I guess we could make up a story. Yeah, that one's kind of mean. That one's violent. Make up a story's good.
There is a lot of heated discussion at the local tavern over a group of people called telepaths. They've been hired by certain city-state kings. Rumor has it these telepaths read a person's mind and tell their lord whether a follower is telling the truth or not. You believe what?
Oh boy, a lot of things here. Let's see. In these times, it is necessary evil. Although you do not necessarily like the idea, a telepath could have certain advantages during a time of war or in finding someone innocent of a crime. That's true. It's a terrible practice. A person's thoughts are his own, and no one, not even a king, has the right to make such an invasion to another human's mind. That's fair. Yeah, that kind of rings true 20 years later with data. Loyal followers to the king have nothing to fear from a telepath. It is important to have a method of finding assassins and spies before it's too late. Okay. So one is totally fine. No problem. Don't really agree with that. One is it's okay because we're at war. Don't like that idea either. So I guess it's terrible and no one should be able to do it.
Your mother sends you to the market with a list of goods to buy. After you finish, you find that by mistake a shopkeeper has given you too much money back in exchange for one of the items. What do you do?
Oh, that's easy. Return them and give the money back.
While
Literally
in the
done that.
marketplace, you witness a thief cut a purse from a noble. Even as he does so, the noble notices and calls for the city guards. In his haste to get away, the thief drops the purse near you. Surprisingly, no one seems to notice the bag of coins at your feet. What do you do?
Okay, well, this isn't that different from the other one. Leave the bag there. No, that's not. Don't get involved. Or give it back to the guard. Or keep it yourself. Yeah, give it back to the guard.
Your father sends you on a task which you loathe, cleaning the stables. On the way there, pitchfork in hand, you run into your friend from the homestead near your own. He offers to do it for you, in return for a future favor of his choosing. What do you do?
I can either decline his offer, knowing that your father expects you to do the work and it's better not to be in debt. Accept his offer, reasoning that as long as the stables are clean, it matters not who does the cleaning. Or the one I'm going to choose, ask him to help you, knowing that two people can do the job faster than one, and agree to help him with one task of his choosing in the future.
Your mother asks you to help fix the stove. While you're working, a very hot pipe slips its moorings and falls towards her. What do you do?
Grab the hot pipe and try to push it away, so hurt yourself. Push your mother out of the way. Position yourself between the pipe and your mother. Well, this is kind of... Okay, so one definitely hurts you because you're grabbing the hot pipe. The other one doesn't seem to imply that you are hurt in that one, or position yourself, which also would hurt you. So I guess that one... I don't see the downside to this. This makes it seem like one of them is to grab it. One of them is to just push the other person out of the way, which seems to imply that you are not in the way and are not going to get hurt. And the other one is definitely going to hurt you. So once again...
While in town, the baker gives you a sweet roll.
Mhm.
Delighted, you take it into an alley to enjoy, only to be intercepted by a gang of 3 other kids your age. The leader demands the sweet roll, or else he and his friends will beat you and take it. What do you do?
Okay. Give him the sweet roll now without argument, knowing that later this afternoon you will have all your friends with you and can come take whatever he owes you. Drop the sweet roll and step on it, then get ready for the fight. Act like you're going to give him the sweet roll, but at the last minute, throw it in the air, hoping that they'll pay attention to it long enough for you to get a shot in as the leader. I'm going with that one. I'll be scrappy. I'd take on the leader.
Entering town, you find that you are witness to a very well-dressed man running from a crowd. He screams to you for help. The crowd behind him seems very angry. What do you do?
I can rush to the town's aid immediately despite your lack of knowledge of the circumstances. Don't like that. Rush to the man's aid immediately despite your lack of knowledge of the circumstances. Don't like that. Or stand aside and allow the man and mob to pass, realizing probably best not to get involved. That one. Your personality and past reflect a rogue. Yeah, okay. I'll go with that.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Yield. Oh, let's see here. Thief. Gives this. Okay, so this I remember from, more than anything, Elder Scrolls Online. I should mention probably that I've played a lot of Elder Scrolls Online, since technically this will be the first video on this channel, which I didn't really explain up front. And we're 20 minutes into a 30-minute video, so Good job. I'm splitting all the gameplay off. I have a main channel. This is not what I do for a living by any means. This is just for fun. And the other thing that I do most of the time is go out and look for wildlife with a camera. But I also play a lot of video games, and I've made series before and talked about other things. So there are other videos where I talked about Elder Scrolls Online specifically. Boy, do I like Elder Scrolls Online. Anyway, that you switch out willy-nilly just by going to it, and there are, I remember them. Now, I don't remember them in Oblivion. I'm sure they were there, but I don't remember the stones to swap out. They were there in Skyrim, and they'd just give you different bonuses. So which one's going to help us? Attack, detecting. We are a rogue, so the thief seems like it could help, but like danger sense and sanctuary 10 points. That doesn't sound great. Speed, so we could walk faster. Turn undead, not really interested in that. I don't know if we're going to do much magic, so we probably aren't going to go that path. Weakness to fire 100%. Oh my. That's my ability. You just, is that a positive? That seems like you're, able to be. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I want to go with anything magic. I don't know if I'm going to do that much magic. I wouldn't mind dabbling in it, but I feel like this is not the kind of game where you can just dabble. From what I understand, at least about the way that people complained about them later on, about how it became too easy because you could just basically do any class and there was no downside to it. Like if you wanted to do magic just halfway through the game, you could just start doing that. I think was something. I'm also trying to remember like 10 years ago playing Skyrim for the first time where people were talking about it. And there were so many complaints about how far away they'd gotten away from, I don't care. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Skyrim. I enjoyed Oblivion. I'll probably enjoy Morrowind. It just never grabbed me before. Thief makes the most sense, but this just doesn't sound useful to me. I think the steed. I think being able to move quickly can be helpful here.
Interesting. Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Okay. All right, Blunderson Quietmouth. Not enough room to fit on the on the screen. A wood elf rogue whose sign is the steed. Sure, those are all the points there. We've got points in our major skills seem to all be melee. Minor skills, miscellaneous skills. Was marksman on there? Yeah, 20 points of marksman. Okay. Beast tongue, resist disease, and charioteer. Fortify speed. I don't actually see speed on here, do I? Sneak is 15. That's good. We'll be sneaking. And marksman is 20, so we'll be doing that. But it's still not like we're going to be better to start out hand to hand. So we might work our way up through. Okay. Yep. Let's go for it. You now have a stats menu where you can always view your information. Right-clicking allows you to use your menus. When done with them, right-click again to close them. Oh, so just right-click. Okay, so right-click has no function in the game besides opening up our... Okay, I see. Read your papers by pressing spacebar, looking at them. Then select Take to pick them up. Okay. For release by Emperor Uriel Septim. The 7th decree to the district of Vardenfell. No, wait, no. Is it Wardenfell? Vardenfell? How do they pronounce it? Oh, I've played so much Elder Scrolls. Vardenfell. I'm pretty sure they have double V, but I think you just pronounce it once. Someone will say it in this game and we'll be able to figure it out. In the province of Morrowind. And then it's my name, Blunderson Quietmouth, race, class. Yep, signed by this guy. He's got quite a name. Okay. I'm going to try. I figure it makes it better for a video to read everything for people who aren't actively looking at the screen, because I'm no fool. I know this is background noise. Signed by Socius Ergala. Agent of the... Is that an E or a C? That's a capital. That's the thing. Okay, C looks like that, E looks like that. Boy, there's not a lot of pixels here. So it would be Seda, Neen, Imperial Census, and... Not exercise, but excise. 16th of the last seed, 3E427. I guess that's the date. You now have an inventory menu where you can see where you're carrying. Like all menus, right-click to use your new menu. Oh, wait, what? Oh, okay. Look, there I am. It's me. I have common pants, common shirt, and common shoes. Okay, that's going to take some getting used to because I immediately went to press escape, but that is a pause. Okay, so we can start stealing stuff immediately. Seems like a bad idea in front of the
Continue
guards.
through to the next building and talk to Celis Gravius.
Celis Gravius, got it. Now, that's a symbol I recognize all over the place. You should learn how to do combat. Pick up the dagger on the table by activating it with spacebar. Okay, gimme. Equip it by dropping it on your picture. Really? This is how you... Wow. So you could like pick up and drop things. Yep, I can put it... Wait, can I just put... Oh, that's cool. You can just put it wherever. Press F to pull out your dagger. Once the weapon is readied, hold and release the left mouse button to swing it. The harder you swing it, more damage it does, but the more fatigue you will drain. So there's that. That's a quick... Oh yeah, I can see it draining. Note to Herskar. Don't think I've forgotten our wager. I want this dagger sharp as a scamp's claw by morning. I'll take that. Okay. And so, if I wanted to read it again, yes. Okay. And once again, that is not what that button does. So can I just take things? Does it warn me? Blank piece of paper. This is going to be tough. Whoop. Just click past that one without reading it. Equip lockpicks. Okay. So I missed one of them, but I can equip lockpicks. Oh, you actually... Oh, that's fun. That's going to be interesting. Okay. So I've played games a few different... Why was there... Oh, it's just like paper to keep the bread from... Oh. Okay. Boy, this is going to take some getting used to. Lockpick 5. Pick 6 out. Okay, so it's not like a mini game. Ooh, I'll take that gold. Okay, is there not a button to take all? I guess not. Take some flasks, take some egg, take a book. I'm not going to read every book in the game, but I am going to take them and sell them later. I don't know. I probably shouldn't just start loading up, should I? I should be a little more... Take all. Take all. We're really getting ready. Can I hot button? Nope. Oh boy. Okay. So what was down here then? So I can't like swap between different things. Oh. Hello. Anybody? Goblet. A vase. It's got a value of 14. Give me that. We're going to need to visit a merchant right from the get-go in order to give them all the things that we stole from the prison. Well, actually, wait, we were a prisoner. This is the census office. We got released from jail, immediately grabbed everything in sight, and now we're going to go find someone to sell it to. This is going great. You now have a map menu. Okay. Name of the place you're in and you're facing. Oh, a little mini map. Thank you. Could it be slightly bigger maybe? That's awfully small down there. Anything in the barrel? Oh, an engraved ring of healing. What? Like all menus, right click to, yes. R to ready the active magic. Okay, hold on. First of all, equip the ring. Second of all, read the paper. Was there another note or something in there? I picked up something else. Yeah, it was just paper. I guess, right? Why was there a magic ring in there? Release identification. That's the note I already picked up. I should have checked it before I just grabbed it, but yeah. I wonder if that was like a dead drop situation. Okay, it told me to press R. 20. Up. Okay, well. I have a little symbol down there now. Oh. Press spacebar to talk to the captain. Select topics. Ask about them. Don't try persuasion on him. If you're not good at it, he will start to dislike you. Got it. Where's the save? How do I save my game? I need to stop. We're at time. I don't know how to save. Are there just autosaves? Are there certain points that you save? I guess we'll find out next time, because that is the end of this week's video. They're going to be about 30 minutes in length, keeping up with other videos that I've already done that will come to this channel at some point. And that's the first episode of Morrowind. Next time, we'll talk to this guy and hopefully figure out how to save. So far, not going too bad. Good stuff. Haven't had to write anything down in the notebook yet. Maybe I should, though. See you next week, everybody.